And come on, load. Thank you. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I'm the James with the Games, and welcome back to being part of the missing members. And I do have Will with me today, since Will wanted to do some stuff relating to fantasy noir right now.
Yeah. So before we start with the continuation of Samurai Legend, we need last night during a session of ours, we have encountered some continuity stuff. Yay!
It's really interesting, in my opinion, when you have situations like this which are dealing with how timelines potentially work because of
what do we have
the interesting thing is that the non-worst case and the non-best case scenario here is really weird because of a lot of games use the one where you keep your memories of an alternate timeline, but anything like that automatically goes ahead and lets you control what timeline your character is in, basically. Praise the white fabric. Found a vintage dress.
Now, besides some in-character drama between not between myself and James, but ourselves and another player of ours, we have two conflicting sides, and I'm willing to, because we don't have literal proof that we can't really prove physically there.
You first need to give a little bit of background, since we haven't talked about fantasy noir on here since before the Lost Dragon team became a thing.
True. I do apologize if I have gone a little bit ahead, but I digress. So should I start or?
Okay. As for what's happening here, during the big end battle, one of our groups ended up encountering what we're calling the glitch. And this transported... Why did I come in here? Transported us all back to... Transported our characters from 1901 to 1950.
Actually, it's the reverse, but yeah.
Well, 1950 to 1901.
Yeah.
Sorry. Blah, blah, blah. And because the fact that we've never played in 1901 during all of this, we don't know. We don't know how things will go down, basically.
Yeah. And to provide a little bit more context to that, basically, Fantasy Noir is a game that exists. It's not like a published game by a certain company. No, this was a game made by our DM of ours, and I've been in it for at least 2 to 3 years, which is long. Which is definitely which is definitely the same length I would have been for a full campaign.
And I died! Oh wait, the death counter's not on. Boink. Boink. Boink.
So, so I wasn't, now, to be fair, I wasn't the very first guy to join Fantasy Noir. That started with 2 players. They go by name of, I mean, okay, to be fair, I feel like if I call him here, it'll be like, Ian Smosh. But Ian's spelled different, and Anthony, which goes by the name of Saber. Those are the original 2 characters that played a half-elf and a centaur. And the reason for that is because this is a combination world between the Roaring Twenties and D&D Fantasy. So just a mix of those 2. Plus we use how we played is basically we use OVA, the anime role-playing game that is created by, well, I mean, I don't have to go into it, but basically we use that system for it, and I have a wild imagination of how it goes, and I absolutely enjoyed it. It was fun, and I played it for so many years. And then, now, granted though, our amazing host that's live streaming Samurai Legend here didn't quite join until like what?
It was like last March or April or something.
Yeah,
again, we can literally look this up right now by going to the corner, scrolling this over from me, oldest, March 26th.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you don't know how to blink and do that.
No, I kind of don't, to be honest with you. But yeah. So yeah, now a lot of stuff happens in between the difference between 2 to 3 years and the difference between 1 year, but still, it's a definite change. Now, first time me playing it, I was a human, goes by the name of Bobby Foreman.
Yes, indeed.
And oh boy, if our amazing host here, James, started early with us, oh, he would berate me more. Yeah, there were definitely some in character / maybe out of character moments where I was kind of berated by our dear host James and stuff, but no.
Again, I would introduce you to the green fire incident, but I'm not going to rub salt in the wound this time.
No, I love talking about the green incident. It just makes me laugh and have an enjoyable moment because, yes, I was that big of a menace.
Oh, okay. So basically, Ian and Saber were playing their characters who had both gotten green fire. Will joins the campaign, has no idea what green fire is. Because of the fact that both of their characters won it, he's like, oh, it must be something really nice if they both won it. And green fire is used to change the gender of a person. The 3 of them end up finding in this lab 2 vials of green fire. And this bonehead goes ahead and finds it first. And immediately takes one of them. Immediately turns into a woman. It's like, no, I don't want this. Uses the other one, change back.
I think I'm pretty sure I remember this right though. I think it was some vials of green fire. I think it was like blasts of green fire from what I can remember. But I digress. Anyways though, yes. Ooh, the look on their faces was glorious. Well, if of course cameras were on though, but you know, I digress.
Yeah.
But no, I got you know that one scene from like JoJo's where three dudes feel someone. Yeah, imagine that scene.
Yep.
Oh, that was glorious! Oh, I enjoy telling that story a bunch.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Now to be fair though, I mean, I had a lot of fun with playing as Bobby until I played his nephew. And then during this, like, there was, so far, there were 2 generations of this game. So think of Fantasy Noir, the, the stories of the trio of cops, and then the second generation is the Great War between Light and Dark.
Yes.
Are
you walking and talking right now?
Yes, I am.
Hey, Gummit. Sit somewhere and stop moving because of you creating feedback.
Okay. Anyways, so now there was going to be a 3rd generation, but because of how important it was with Lost Dragon Team though, that will be decided after the end of Lost Dragon Team. And thus we have come back to this situation, you know?
And because of the fact we're dealing with time travel, we're figuring out basically what sort of time travel rules we're dealing with here. And Ian wants to be super safe and not take any risks whatsoever, despite the fact his character's future has already been altered fundamentally because of the choices we've done so far in the campaign.
Llamó la señora Nancy que fuera por la leche, porque es que esa leche no se puede hervir, porque se corta de una, queda horrible, por lo que es semi-descremada. Entonces tocaría comprar...
¿Quieres yo compro leche?
Sí, necesito yo que te dijera a ti.
Bueno.
Y pan y quesito.
Ok, claro, yo...
Sí, ok. De colocarte lo tengo.
Bueno. Sorry about that. I got a call for just a moment. Anyways, yeah, no, we already have fundamentally changed Ian's character's future. It's just that he's too dense and stubborn about it.
And, but we're at a point where my character's potential future could radically change because of, okay, the character I'm playing is named Siobhan Gastwards. She's in the body of her great uncle, Paps Gastworks. And this is incredibly awkward for her because if she's a woman in a man's body now.
Yeah. I myself am in the body of my uncle. And no, you're thinking like, wait, you mean you're, wait, who do you play as? Well, let me give you a rundown of the characters, right? First generation was Bobby, second generation was, actually, second generation was both Billy Foreman Jr., who was
Bobby's nephew.
and then Bobby's son, Atticus Valmeyer Foreman.
Who is in Billy Sr. right now.
Yeah.
Billy and Bobby
Now,
were brothers, but Billy died.
I don't want. I mean, to be fair, I really want to tell how he died, but can't because it's
It's a side
I'm
track.
sure.
But
Yeah.
and this is the more important part, is that we're basically dealing with the different types of potential time travel here.
Yeah. Oh no!
So
no!
first off, and
Yep.
now it's time for you to start writing. The
Oh.
worst case scenario is that we were sent back to the same 1901 of the 1950 we left.
Okay, hold on, slow down there for a moment, cause first case scenario, came into 1901 and left 19, was it 51 or 50?
No, the specific wording was that we're in the exact same 1901 from which the 1950 we came from originated. And
Okay.
the timeline will not adjust itself if we alter anything for the future.
And this is for the best case scenario, right?
This is the worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario, okay. Came into the exact 1901
That produced the 1950 we came from.
that produced the 1950 that our characters came from.
Yeah. And I can basically pretty much say right now, that can't be the case. Because if that's the case, then it wouldn't make sense, because of would Harry literally hide himself from his son from his entire life?
Isn't this the one that was brought up by Ian though?
Yes, since Ian assumes that this is the case. And honestly, it doesn't make a lot of sense due to a bunch of things we've already seen. Primarily the fact that the darkness really has no power right now in this world. Because if the Darklings like magic, quote-unquote magic in this world, honestly, I prefer to call it alchemy because of the fact that there is a science to it. They study it. There is a science to it. There's a method to the madness. Oh, wait. I can learn a move from this.
Right. Hey James, listen. I gotta head to the bathroom. I gotta take a moment of breakness. I'll be right back.
Doggone it, I did not want to attack it like that. Thank you. And who do we have? Thank you kindly. Hi, I'm Belle. I'm doing my independent study on evocation and alteration. Hope we can talk more back at the village. Good luck. Wait. Which way did I come in from? Okay, this is the way I haven't gone yet.
Help me, please! Ah, so you're Gandrake's pawn. Why, you're the legendary Musashi. And you're Mycella's kidnapper. I'm so very sorry. You see, I was a poor circus dancer with a baby to feed. So I had no... He ordered me. Oh, is that right? What? In these shoes? Oh, all right. If you must know... Enough already! Wait a sec. Why did they lock you up? That's just it. I'm not... They're planning to use me to revive the temple or something. But I have no idea what's going on. Whatever. Just get me... Tell you what. I'll rescue you if you apologize to the Mystics for every rotten thing you've ever done. Not a chance. If you can't do it, I understand. I'll just be on my way. Whoa, whoa, whoa! All right. If it's an apology they want, they'll get it. Now unlock this cave this instant. Yes. Let me see here.
doing this thing?
All you have to do is defeat the 3 monsters nearby. I overheard some peons say that helping them blow off steam is all it takes.
Oh, I have a feeling that she's lying. Alright. She said there's 3 monsters nearby we gotta beat up. Well, let's see. Here's how to get up. Oh, yeah. Do. Oh, I do not think my focus is nearly high enough for this. Oh, will this be enough? No! Bye, Papa Bear. Well, what's in the chest up here? A useless weapon! Yes, I see. You can come in if you want. Oh, take out. Where is he? He's all the way over there. This stupid MCSer like room. He said he had to go to the bathroom and he hasn't come back.
Ow! Great. Now look what you've done. I think I sprained my ankle. I may never walk again.
Oh, you're eccentric.
Musashi. I've got a little something for you.
Get me out of this icky temple. Money, money. And more money, because of course it is. Money. Money, health. Well. Hello, Papa Bear. Welcome.
Hello, hello.
That's in the chest. More steel. Okay, and there's another. Wait a second. This one didn't open. It looks like you get to that one from a different area.
Hey.
Hello, Papa Bear. More money.
I can't be.
can't what?
Oh, I'm on here. It's got a delay. Can't watch it through Twitch and be in Discord because it's like I hear everything twice.
Yes, it's like a 3-second delay.
Yep.
You can mute the Twitch stream if you so desire. Which would be to my benefit because of that means you're seeing things like 3 seconds earlier. And you're counting towards my numbers.
How do I do that?
You literally hover over the screen in Twitch, and there's a button on the bottom left, I believe.
Oh, I see.
That's your volume.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. How's that?
A ninja digitator. After them.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hello, Papa Bear. I am back from a very long bathroom break.
I'm sure everybody wanted to know that.
They already knew he went to the bathroom.
All right.
Since
But now I can't hear all the good sound effects on the game.
unfortunately no, because of the fact this is a this is a console game, I can't wire the sound through Discord.
It's all right. Are you carrying that girl? Oh, cause she she sprung her little ankle. Oh.
Like a
Alright.
doofus.
Yeah. Well, look for the second best case scenario.
Okay.
So what are you doing, Will?
We're going over. Basically, we got to an impasse last night between me, Will, and Ian because of Ian does not want to go ahead and take any risks in the current situation. And what's going on is that what the heck is this?
Loading.
What's going on is that
What our player character Ian believes is that basically if we decided to go ahead and change some things, James' characters who's in Pap's body will not exist, or something that of massive retroactive justification, you know. Did I say it right, James?
basically that everything will be retroactive and that the timeline has no flexibility in it, meaning that because of we would be basically eliminating my character's mother from being her mother in essence.
You can't eliminate your mother. If you'd done that, you wouldn't be alive.
Oh, okay. Our characters are originally from 1950. We are in the bodies of our relatives in 1901.
Right.
And
So
wait,
if you if
First
you
generation
mess up
started
the
in-
timeline in the 1901, it'll mess up you in 1950.
That's not necessarily how all time travel works, is the problem.
Right,
Okay, coming.
yeah, no,
Oh wow,
My
this is
group-
gonna be a long one.
first generation started in 1921 during the Roaring Twenties and such, and right before the Great Depression ever happened. And essentially, we have some ideas of how our characters come from, but we're exploring it in full detail in 1901. But instead of making it the same, we're going to make things different because here's the thing: my fate of my uncle.
He dies.
Yeah.
He dies a pretty horrible death.
You can stop it though.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Like, and like, here's the thing. My death happens due to the fact that we were like my uncle's interns were like, going to find his sinister artifact, which that basically sets up everything, and we don't want that.
Well, another thing is if you stop somebody's death in the past, it'd be like Final Fantasy, and it'll catch up to them. Not Final Destiny. Not Final Fantasy. Final Destiny.
What's Final Destiny?
Where it's a movie where they tried to cheat death, but you're destined to die. Like it kept death, and the timeline kept trying to kill them. And they kill them in other ways.
Okay, so technically, you just brought up the second to worst case scenario, which is one that I wasn't thinking of right there.
Yeah. I didn't think of it. There's a movie, a bunch of whole chain of movies.
I haven't watched those movies.
Now, what was the second to worst case scenario, James?
The second to worst case scenario, in essence, happens with you, which is that we can change the future, but the future inevitably catches up with people.
Yeah. You try to save yourself from death in one way, but
It'll come to you eventually in a different way.
you turn around. As soon as you turn around, you get hit by a bus.
Well, kinda,
Whatever.
but this is one of those things where we don't exactly have free passes back in time. So,
Right.
if that is the case, we don't exactly have a way to prevent it in those ways.
So essentially, we can change the future, but that eventually comes to us, right?
Or basically, every change to the timeline will inevitably cause. Wait, where did she go? Oh wait, there she is.
She's right there. She was doing better when you was beating them with the girl. Grab her by the leg and start beating people with her.
I know, I don't know why, but I feel like it's a joke in this game that you do more damage by throwing the girls at them than by doing things normally. How are you supposed to get around this monstrosity here?
Okay, so every change in the timeline. What?
Every change in the timeline will eventually basically reconfirm itself as if by grand design in a different form or fashion. I am hating these freaking enemies that are called digitators.
Digitators. Digital monsters. Digimon. Digital monsters. Yeah, that's funny. It's just throwing this girl at her people.
Okay, so every change in the timeline will eventually reconfirm itself to a grand affirmation. James, I'm asking here.
Yeah, every change
Yes.
to the timeline will eventually reaffirm itself in some form or fashion. Basically,
so
meaning that you can't change anything. Everything's already set in stone. To some degree.
Does reaffirm itself. Okay. Alright.
No,
That
I'm
is
literally
the-
doing this because of when you saw it turn into the big block. Thank you. That's what I was wanting to do. Inner refuge. Expend MP to maintain invulnerability.
You learned a new technique. In a refuge.
Okay, now we can go to the best. Now, can we go to the best case scenarios now?
Well,
No.
they're getting better. Because of the third one would be what we do to the timeline does change it, but we are still in the same 1901 that creates the 1950 that we come from. However, because the fact we were sent back, we are in essence required to exist, so anything that would normally get rid of us from existing would mean that something later down the line changes to make sure that we still exist.
Alright, so the third worst case scenario, right?
Technically, this is one of the better scenarios, but this is not the best scenario, since the best scenario is kind of obvious here.
Alright, so instead of being worst or best, will be third, will it be neutral? Or will it be like third case scenario?
I would just say third scenario here. Set you down, because if I'm going to jump across these platforms. Because if I want this treasure chest.
She must be heavy.
Alright, third case scenario. We changed.
Because we were sent back in time, if something would cause us not to exist, the timeline will change itself in the future to ensure that we do exist.
You done all that for a possum burger.
Because we were sent back to 1901. there the changes
Wait.
the changes will would trying to think how I'm wording this, you know,
Because we were sent back to 1901, because we exist here and now, if we did something that would cause us to not exist in the future, something will change later down the timeline to ensure that we do exist.
You hope.
in the case that we disappear,
That we would do something to make us not exist in the future.
no, I was saying that because we were sent back to 1901, because we are here and now, in the case that we disappear,
No, that's not how you word that, because it's not we disappearing from 1901. It'd be we disappear from 1950 because of we changed something in 1901. That's why I gave you the wording like 3 separate times as to how this would work.
James, I know you're saying right now, but like, dude, I need to repeatedly because I need to make sure that, you know, every single sentence I got this right, you know?
Yeah. Yeah,
Sorry,
Will.
sorry we're repetitive, but we gotta do this, you know? Okay, so, any change in the timeline.
How did you start the sentence?
Because we were
Capital letter.
because we were sent back to 1901, because we are here now, any change in the timeline.
Because we were sent to... Okay. Is that the very start of the sentence, because we were sent back to 1901?
Yes.
Okay. The sentence started with, if this is still the same 1901 that makes our 1950,
Same 1901 that... Is it the same 1901 that later becomes...
that will become the same 1950 we come from.
The same we come from. If this is the same 1901, that we will become the same 1950 we come from.
If we do something that would prevent us from existing,
If we change, if we change something,
if we change something that would prevent us from existing. Oh my goodness, finally! Ah! Yay!
if we change something that will prevent us from existing,
Notice
Okay there?
his shoes! One of his feet is literally standing off the edge of the platform.
that wasn't bad enough.
Okay,
Mm.
sorry. What do you have so far, Will, since I apologize?
if this is the same 1901 that will become the same 1950 we come from, if we change something that will prevent us from existing,
Then
blank.
Then the timeline will change in the future to ensure that we still exist.
Then the timeline will change in the future that will make us exist? James, please say it once again, please.
Then the timeline will go ahead and change to ensure that we still exist.
Okay, because I put like then the timeline will change it. The timeline will in the future.
Will in the future change to ensure that we still exist.
That we still exist.
And that one's probably the most unlikely scenario, because of the only real way that situation works properly is if you have a situation where you can go back and forth in time repeatedly. That's where that situation ends up making the most sense.
Alright, now to the best case scenarios!
There's no best case scenarios.
Well, stay coming, Papa Bear! Searchlight catches a slime will go up. Doors won't open.
Unless we can.
So,
Excuse me, why can't I step on this? Oh, is that the alarm?
Across the bottom.
No, I want to figure out how to go ahead and get rid of the searchlight. Is there a
Who's
way
all
to
these-
do that?
Who's all these people in here? So there's 4 people in here.
Well, one of them's you.
Yeah.
2 of them are me.
So who's the 4th person?
It'd be one of the random people in here that it's actually counting as a viewer.
They ain't counting me as a viewer?
I said one of them's you.
Oh.
How the heck? What? What?
it seems you can't put. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so.
Oh, hey, that worked! Alright, so technically, this would be, in my opinion, the best case scenario, which is that
Best case scenario?
there may be more than 4 scenarios here, but these are the 4 main ones I can think of off the top of my head.
Alright. So, best case scenario, go James.
Is that if we go ahead and change something in the future, it does not affect us in the current period, because of the 1901 we are currently in is basically a copy of the original state of this universe.
Be right back.
Okay, so if we go ahead and change something in the future, then... James, please repeat.
If we change something in the future, it will not affect our current position here and now. Meaning that we are in essence permanently here.
If we go ahead and change something in the future, it will not affect us.
Basically, it means we have carte blanche to alter things about the future as much as we want, more or less.
If we go ahead and change something in the future, it will not affect us in some form some form or fashion due to being a copy of the original. Did I put this right, James?
More or less. And honestly, this actually makes the most sense. And it's primarily because unless literally Ghoul is moved to Silverheim and Valaknor never encounters her, what the heck are you supposed to do here? That's not surprising. Wait. What the? Oh, wait, what? Can I walk on the floor here? No, I cannot. Okay. Eat that possum burger. Oh wait, I can level up. Focus.
Okay, so... Alright, anyways,
I feel really stupid for not noticing that earlier. Oh great, she's been kidnapped. Please don't tell me. Please tell me this doesn't send me back too terribly far.
okay, alright, now the second best case scenario.
Oh my goodness! I'm back in the start!
Alright, James, tell me some more!
Those were the 4 total ones I could think of off the top of my head.
Oh, okay.
I'm kind of upset that I have to start all the way back here.
Watch it, you won't. You'll hear from my lawyer.
You don't have a lawyer. Oh wait. Can yes. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness, they did think about this. Hallelujah.
Okay, any other scenarios you can think of, James?
I already said not really.
Alright, so, in the next session of which we ever came to, we'll decide of which one it is. Actually, I'll put a summary. So it'll be
Because if
red.
technically the fourth scenario can mean a vast quantity of different possibilities. Because that one is basically carte blanche that we can alter things however we want. Because of basically the big thing here is that the very first scenario, which is the worst case scenario, is basically Lee's son, in which the future is set in stone, things cannot be changed. You should accept things for how they are. Meanwhile, the other, and wow, what am I supposed to do here? Oh really, what am I supposed to do?
Alright, listen, so I've added,
Meanwhile, the best case scenario is ginseng, which is basically that the future is not set in stone. It is what you make of it. How in the world? Wait, are there false walls here? No, but there is a path up here. New person to rescue. The last one is basically the future is not set in stone. And we can make a world better than what we ourselves went through.
right. So with Ling Sang,
Ginseng.
so with ginseng, and I'll put in, should I put in quotes or not?
That's your prerogative, not mine.
I'm not gonna put in quotes, but, the future is not set in stone. It is what we make of it.
If you got caught in this hallway, how the cluck are you supposed to get out of here?
No, with Linson?
Lee Sun. Lishun. 2 words.
Well, okay, so L-I-S-A?
No, L.I. is his first name.
Oh, and then Shung. Okay.
Sun, not Sung.
Deletion.
Ow!
Dude, okay, that hurts. Can you jump, or?
I can jump. Also, why is there this platform down here? Suspicious.
Any kind of area? Nope. Okay. Okay.
There's a doorway over there, though, which is interesting.
Future is set in stone. Enjoy.
It's sort of ironic because of Ginseng was set out to be an adversary, and yet I feel like I've become one of his greatest allies.
Yeah, to be fair, here's the thing. I don't agree with Jane's segment, but it's plausible.
Yes.
And it kind of frustrates me a bit. But because of what we're doing, it's like, shit.
It's a thought of, are you optimistic or pessimistic? That is sort of the question we're going for right now. Because of Lee Sun is pessimistic, Ginseng is optimistic. Oh my goodness, this has been like the single most ridiculous area so far.
Yeah. So, in the similar words of Li Shun, the future is set in stone. Accept what you have.
You can give up something to gain something else, but you should not yearn to seek what you have not been already given.
Okay, so say again, James. You can lose to gain
what
something.
What you seek, but you should not yearn to get what you do not already have. Alright, finally out of that colossal room.
Okay, so you can lose to gain, what? James?
You can lose something to gain something you seek, but you will always end up regretting that which you've lost, basically.
See. Or you can lose something to gain something you seek, but you regret for something you lost. Am I correct, James?
More or less, yes. Basically, it's the concept of the grass is always greener. If you've heard of that expression.
Pretty sure I have.
Welcome
rebirth. Glad you could come, Ms. Boyd. We've been waiting for you. You are integral to restoring this temple to glory, you see. Escort our guest to the Mystery Gate. The time of rebirth is at hand.
With pleasure.
How dare you? I'm the employee of the
Oh, please. To you, our company was nothing more than one big piggy bank. You really think we trusted a gold digger like you?
Right. On to the Musashi, get up! This is no time for a nap!
Let's see. The ancient scroll says first go 94,
What's going on? I don't like this one bit!
then 58 left.
Think you're looking at? That's going to cost
Alright, so, anything else within the realm continuity of the timelines?
I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wait, where did she go?
We don't know. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What? What? Huh?
Oh, because you're taking a nap. You're here.
Oh, we have to re-go up to that area now, it looks like. I think we're, like, back near this. Oh my goodness, that was a lot of energy. And that's a lot of health.
Boss fight!
Boss fight. Maybe. Maybe not. Yep, that's a boss fight if I've ever seen one. Hello, Asura.
Withdraw immediately.
Withdraw. Help me, please. Oh, all right.
Okay. Okay, I'm kinda hungry after making up the scenarios and making summary of retroactive, semi-retroactive, non-retroactive, the lines of ginsengation and stuff, you know?
I can't tell if I'm actually damaging her.
Huh.
I destroy one sword and she auto summons back all 6 of them.
Maybe there's a core. Maybe there's something above her head. Maybe, I don't know.
Respawns.
Should I just make a book off of Fantasy Noir? But
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. It'd probably be interesting at the very least. How the cluck are you supposed to do this?
I got the you know, the whole entire story down. It's just I gotta like create like print it, create it, and just put it in a book, you know. Which I don't know, you know.
Oh. Oh, you have to attack the sword that's glowing the brightest. Which would be this one. Oh, great. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
No. Okay, take a moment's pause break and look over how I do.
Alright. The back alley. Okay, the worst case scenario. You need to word that better because of it's not just that. It's that and no matter what we do, everything will end up being the same.
And no matter what we do, it'll end up being the same, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Can't change the future, but death eventually comes to us, or every change in the timeline will eventually reaffirm itself in some form or fashion. This same 1901 that will become the same 1950 we come from. If we change something that will prevent us from existing in the future, then the timeline in the future will change to timeline will change to ensure that we still exist. Go ahead and change something in the future. It will not affect us in any form or fashion due to being a copy of the original. In summary, retroactive, semi-retroactive, non-retroactive. Well, technically, it's retroactive. The first one is not. We're same timeline. Nothing can be changed. The second one is retroactive, but things in the but things are inevitable. The third timeline is retroactive. Is semi-retroactive, technically. And the fourth one is non-retroactive, new continuity.
Yeah. Also, here are the lines from Jin Seng and Lee Shun.
The future is not set. Jin with a G, not a J.
Oh, oops. Hang on.
But you will regret for what you have lost.
Hold on. Okay,
I'm gonna jump off, guys. I'll talk to y'all later.
okay.
Have fun.
Thank you. Sí, like, arrocino, pizza o hamburguesa.
¿Quién?
Para nosotros.
Ya la gente se acostó. Ella comió ya.
Ah, ok. ¿Tú quieres algo o qué? ¿Tú tienes any idea para comer?
¿Cómo?
¿Tú tienes any idea para comer?
No te entiendo.
Middle left, right arm.
¿Tú tienes una idea para comer?
¿Quieres hamburguesa? ¿Por qué quieres hamburguesa?
Ay, nosotros comemos hamburguesas o arroz chino o...
Yo tengo una explicación para las hamburguesas son baratas y los traen hasta aquí.
Ah, bueno.
Rápido.
No, claro, yo voy a estar en la tienda,
Bottom right
¿vale?
arm this
Rápido,
time.
déjame saber de cuál hay, para que me digáis cuál queréis.
Bueno.
Bottom left arm this time.
Okay, so,
Alright, down with the first form.
okay, so you can lose something to gain something you seek, but you will regret losing something in return. Am I right, James?
Yes. Dark on it! No! Oh.
Mira,
Sí. Bueno.
estas son las que hay. Esta, la sencilla. ¿No? Sola
Sí.
cuesta 8.000 pesos, pero con el combo cuesta 11.000, que es con la gaseosa y las papitas. Esta la especial que viene carne, queso, lechuga, cebolla, tomate, papa, huevitos de codorniz. Y esta, la mexicana. Trae queso, trae carne, queso, lechuga, cebolla, tomate, papa chi, huevo de codorniz, jamón de cordero, tocineta, ¿qué? Jalapeño y salsa mayonesa. ¿Cuál querés?
Yo quiero de pollo con de combo.
Esta.
Sí.
Te pido esta, la de pollo. Esta dice pollo, queso, lechuga, cebolla, tomate, huevos de codorniz, salsa y tomate. Esa.
Sí.
Ah, bueno.
I only understood like 4 words in that.
Y ya.
No me ellos vienen hasta aquí. Yo pago aquí.
Ah, ok.
Ya te voy a decir cuánto
Really?
es.
Really?
Bueno. Sorry about that. That was some, I was asked, what do you want to eat? I was like, well, I mean, I can.
I
well, I mean,
heard
we could
chicken,
just-
tomato, and salsa. Those are the only three words that I could understand there. Doggone it, I was too far away. 3. Thank you!
Yay! We won! Woo!
I was 1 hit away from killing it.
Ooh, we have a new sword!
Our final sword. You've obtained the Sword of the Void.
Where?
Don't tell me.
Just kidding. My head feels fine, but I've been cooped up in that tiny cage for so long, my legs won't move. What are you waiting for? Take me outside.
Ah, I'll take you out all right.
Did you say something?
Well, that was that felt very weirdly spaced because of oh no, the chapter 1, the prologue was really short. Chapter 1 was a little bit longer. Chapter 2 was substantially longer. Chapter 3 was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Chapter 4 was pretty long as well. And this Chapter 5 I've completed in an hour and a half.
Such a child. You missed my point entirely. Oh, all right.
Have it your way.
Alright.
And you'll apologize to the whole village as soon as we get back.
I know.
So, any thoughts on what I've done so far, on the continuity?
Yeah, it's better now.
But I only take from the filthy rich.
Yay! Okay.
Profitable endeavor.
We're going to test that theory! My intervening now! Woo!
There's no ring on my finger. Call me anything.
There's no ring on my finger.
And by the way, I'll be needing this back.
When did I get that?
Good idea. Actually, how long is it, man?
Been an hour and a half.
Oh. Okay.
What have you done with my daughter? I took her to headquarters. I doubt they'll move her anytime soon. Not until they figure out their next move, at least. First, let me change into my maiden costume for the ceremony. Be out in the flash, Musashi. Well, maybe not a flash. Beauty like this takes time, you know. Musashi, how should we punish her? With something swift and severe? or slow and painful? Which do you prefer? I think she's learned her lesson. Would you say we pardon the prisoner, O Banner of the Benevolent? Oh, you mean no humiliation at all? But I was relishing the thought. I've been more concerned about the fact that she considers herself a thief. Knows that she might be something there right now. A thief, you say? I want to heal. Rest.
Yeah. Also, we have completed a good portion of the Realm Continuity Timeline!
I kind of want to hear what's going on in the game right now.
Oh, wait, is everybody freaking out?
Oh my goodness, this sounds terrible! It is hilarious!
Wait, what? What? What's going on there?
Their voice so sweet and her face so fair, seraphs sing and angels admire, as she softly ascends heaven's long stair. Never forget you, babe, my one and only Angelica. Angelica, you can't go an instrument you crack over people's heads, Angelica. To name it something like Bertha or Brunhilde. Oh, that hurts, man. Just the guy's true love is way below the belt. If you only knew how hard this is, do something to help me find new love. See, I'd heard there's a mystical loot that can stir men's hearts to frenzy. It's supposed to last up in a vault somewhere in Moona Temple. Now it's for sensitive hearts like me into such an inhospitable venue, being some monster bait. So what do you say? Would you bring her to me and help this lonely talent get his groove back? Yeah, as long as you use it for music, not violence. That was great. I didn't even know that was a side quest. Oh, there's another quest up on the third floor, too.
Okay. Hmm.
Oh.
Aw.
What?
Aw.
Why are you crying? Musashi. She must take a deep breath and tell me what happened.
My sweet little Mayday here broke her wing, and now she can't fly. I can't just leave her like this.
You named a bird.
You named a bird Mayday? I kind of agree with Musashi here. You're kind of expecting the bird to get hurt at that point.
I've done what I can for her, but she needs ointment. I can't make it for her without the right ingredient.
What do you need?
Thrushrooms, a rare kind of
Hmm.
mushroom that grows in Mangwood.
Is that so?
I'd need about
Yeah.
Would you go get the... Sure thing. I'll have... You're the best.
All right then, we have. Two different side quests to go on, apparently.
What's the story?
Bye. 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 I have so much money that I don't really care. Oh, look, I can buy some of the maiden cards for the first time ever since they're on sale. Oh, Clochette's down 25%. This is the highest up percentage number I've seen on a card yet. 165% increase.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's an insane markup.
Yeah. I don't.
Nuke, Angry Angler.
I don't think we're gonna get like this.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Son 28,000 pesos.
¿28?
Sí. Pero...
Paper Knight.
Yo te toco, voy a bañarme, ¿viste?
Oh, no.
Ooh, Mirabo's down 50%. Fantina's down 10. How many people are left on the rescue list? 3. 3.
Okay. Okay, I can see. I can see why the hair is very distracting.
Oh my goodness, the camera in some of these
Ah, Musashi.
is so bad. It's so insanely bad.
Ah, da 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 da. Round continuity on the timelines. Woo!
Musashi learns a new technique. Slice and dice. Chop those into itty bitty pieces. Ooh.
Good to see.
That out.
Ta 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 la 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 wa wa ti wa da wa da.
And now we bring to you, and now we bring to you Will making weird noises.
Yeah. And to be fair, when I do make weird noises, it's just that it's a sign that I'm bored. I don't have any commentary value. You know? Ah!
Okay. So I guess then let's go over the reasons why I pretty much believe that the worst case scenario does not exist. The first and foremost of those is that basically, if the first one is to exist, actually, no. Technically, the second to worst case scenario is probably worse than the first one. But the worst case scenario that we're in the same 1950 that our characters same 1901 that is our 1950.
By the way, yes, I just changed from. I just changed.
Yeah. Because if we change the future, but in essence everything is inevitable, that's probably worse than if everything will always come to pass. Because it means that no matter what we do here, like, you will always die. Gendra will always get corrupted. Muldra will always be the one to die.
We gotta
in regards to isn't there a way to upgrade this? Let's see here, like, Red Eye Rongren will inevitably go ahead and cause the Jade Lions to become defeated. Or the Jade Lions will end up dying regardless. Gulhair, Backnor, and the rest of their children besides Valak will end up dying. You get what I mean here?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's that's why I've changed it, because that is worse than we previously put.
Yeah. It'd be, or basically someone else would take the place of those roles, and the same events would come to pass, but different people would have been the ones who had done them originally.
Right. Now, to be fair though, James, I would be sort of the second best ally with Ginseng and stuff. Although I don't like his methods.
Oh no, I agree. His methodology is atrocious. But what his actual thoughts are on such things aren't awful.
Right. They're not full of malice like the opposite realm, you know?
Yeah. I love the fact that during the big final battle,
we gotta feed.
Oh yeah, no, you specifically went out with the one of Ginseng's dudes.
2.
Yeah, it was like, now, like, you know,
And it was even more ironic because of the person that Cadence ended up going ahead and basically piecing out with was the Deathbird guy.
yeah, right. Dude, just saying, listen, I didn't want to believe you, but I know for a fact I fought Ginseng at least, you know? Rather with the intention of, memorizing the guy. You know?
Yeah.
But I digress. You prevent me from slaying people! Come on now!
It's
I
really
have an
funny
extra-
because of that fight in particular. It was just like everyone just looked at me and is like, "Wait, are you kidding me here?"
Like, I was like, wait, really? Really, Cadence? You're gonna dip out on me like that?
Hey! If you don't need to fight, why fight in the first place?
You like, yeah.
There
Okay,
we
sure.
go. Oh my, that's actually really good. That's like really, really good.
Sorry about that. I had to, basically, I'm eating hamburgers tonight. Which I know you don't like because, you know.
Thanks for stopping by.
It's not like you don't like, it's just you can't really eat. Right?
Yeah, I can't eat spicy food.
It's not spicy, it's literally a burger.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you said spicy food.
Oh, no, I did not.
Why did I want to go up to the second floor? Wanted to come up here. Oh, right, I have an appraisal.
Oh, okay. I don't think we're doing Lost Dragon Team tonight, though, right?
It depends on if Ian shows up, honestly. Probably. Useless weapon. What is here? You found the Flexifier ore! What in the world? 40.
Okay, so let's see. What can we do? What can we do that we can do in the meantime? Oh, wait a minute, I know! Whatchamacallit? So remember that whole sort of thing with, like Rio Manuel? I thought he died, but no, he was in a different realm entirely.
Yeah, though I don't know if that'd be that important at this point.
Yeah, nor the Rift campaign and stuff.
Yeah, because even though we started something for Rifts, like, as soon as we got to, like, a big crossheader, we immediately dropped it.
Yeah, hold on.
William.
Gracias.
De vuelta. Gracias, William.
No para milagros. Alright, so, alright. We are on stream, so let's see. James, any thoughts?
On.
What could we do? Because the only thing we're doing right now is Lost Dragon Team, you know?
Yeah, we sort of dropped everything else because of this has been like a, oh my goodness, there's so much material here that I wasn't expecting.
Alright.
Okay, I actually do need to do some of these side quests apparently.
Ah, Musashi.
And now, is this going to be as stupid as the last side quest I had to do? Oh, great. Vapor Knights, great. How close am I to leveling up? I'm still nearly 10,000 experience points. I hate Vapor Knights. Money! Even though money's kinda useless at this blinking point. Ooh, wow, this place looks fancy now. Oh. Oh my, look at you! Oh my. Oh, finally, new technique. Celestial Strike. Sweep enemy vertically. And we died! Oh wow, I restart back here. Great. Whoop, I feel like I'm gonna start this next episode because of the fact I don't want to stream till like 8:30 at night. Well, time to go bug Disco if he decides to show up.
Ooh, back at base, okay.
Yeah, I died.
Aw. Hello. Should we end stream here?
After I say.
Okay.
I find it funny how I died literally right after memorizing the move from those guys. So, like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy my work, and please do share my content and join the Discord. It really does help me out. Follow me here on Twitch and on Facebook in order to come aboard the Starship LP whenever I'm a hero, villain, or NPC. I hope when all our games are over to see you in heaven one day.